I'm not sure who needs this, but with Mother's Day just around the corner, May 11 this year, I know the flood of commercials, social media posts, and celebrity celebration can feel overwhelming, maybe even painful. As a mental health counselor for the past 3 years, and honestly, just as a human being, I've seen and felt how complex this day can be. It's not always a bunch of smiles, right? For many, it brings up deep grief, anger, or a profound sense of loss. If that's you, I want you to know right now you are not alone and your feelings are valid. Today, we are holding space for those complex emotions. I lost both my parents, my biological mom, before I got adopted. And when I came here within a year of coming to the States, I also lost my adopted mom. So, Mother's Day is just a lot of emotions. Okay. Society often presents a very specific, idealized image of motherhood, but the reality is far more diverse. Mother's Day can be incredibly difficult if you have lost your mom, right? Whether recently or a long time ago, like me, the absence can feel amplified. Grief isn't linear. Okay, psychologist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, famous stages are more like ingredients in the grief soup than steps on a ladder, right? Anniversaries and holidays often stir that pot. And if you ever experienced abuse or neglect from a mother, for those with toxic or abusive mothers, that they can trigger painful memories, right? And complex emotion tied to the trauma. Concept from attachment theory developed by John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth it shows how early bonds deeply shape us. When that primary attachment figure was a source of pain, holiday celebration or celebrating holidays incredibly tough. It can feel like disenfranchised grief society doesn't easily acknowledge. Never knowing your mom, okay, that can cause another problem. So there can be a deep sense of onion loss, questions about identity, and navigating a cultural celebration that feels disconnected from your reality. Okay. Or estranged. Let's see if you have an estranged mother. So choosing to distance yourself from your mental health is valid, but holidays can bring up guilt, sadness over the relationship which you had or external pressures. How about people that facing infertility or child loss? See, this day can bring an agonizing reminder of the motherhood journey you desire or have lost. As a counselor, I often see clients grapple with these feelings, sometimes feeling ashamed because they are not experiencing the expected joy. Please hear this. There is no right way to feel. None. There's no right way. Take it from me. So, how can you navigate this day? If it is tough, it is about honoring your needs, not society expectation. Let me say that again. How can you navigate this day if it is tough? It's about honoring your needs, not society expectation. You have permission to feel. Allowed whatever emotions comes up. Sadness, anger, relief, numbness without judgment. See, psychology tells us acknowledging emotion is the first step to processing them. Trying to suppress them often makes them stronger. You want to set boundaries. You have the right to protect your peace, all right? I need you to also limit social media, curate your feed, or take a break entirely if the constant posts are painful. Also, decline the invitation. It is okay to say no. And by the way, no is a complete sentence. It does not need an explanation. Okay? You can say no to triggering events or gathering. Offer a simple answer. I have other plans. I'm not up for this year. Or no. Communicate your need. If you have supported people, spouses, loved ones, let them know how they can help or what not to do. Again, also, you can create your own ritual. Reclaim the day for yourself. Honor your grief. Visit a meaningful place like a candle, light a candle, and write a letter to the person you might have lost, person you might have not become. You don't have to send it. Okay. Focus on self nurturing. Do something that generally soothes you. Time in nature, a comforting movie, right? Creative expression or relaxing bath. Ask yourself, what would feel like, or what would this day kind of feel like today? What would today kind of feel like? Connect with chosen family. That's something else you can do. Spend time with friends or partner who feels like a safe harbor. Celebrate the nurturing figures you choose. Practice mindfulness and compassion. Practice like mindfulness, breathing, or Dr. Christian Neff work on self-compassion can help manage overwhelming moments. It involves treating yourself with the same kindness you offer others or a struggling friend. If you are someone who enjoys Mother's Day, consider extending compassion to those who might not be struggling. Avoid who might be struggling, per se. Avoid assumption. A simple, open ended thinking of you can mean more than generic Happy Mother's Day message. As a father of three girls, I hope they always feel safe expressing the full range of their emotions, especially around complex family dynamics. Holidays shouldn't demand emotional pretense wherever you find yourself this Mother's Day. Please be gentle with yourself. Your experience is valid. Your feeling matters. If you are struggling significantly, please reach out for support. You can connect with a crisis hotline, find resources through the National Alliance on Mental Health Illness, SIMSA. You can also talk to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration. You can look for a therapist like me on directories like Psychology Today. I am there. I'm fully licensed in the state of Texas. I'm also a coach. I'm here to listen. I'm an advocate too. So you don't have to navigate this alone. Click on the next video to continue this conversation. I'll see you there.